Hello guys, today I'm going to fit this Compustar CS800S remote start in my Jeep XJ. So this has 1000 feet range, remote start, limited lifetime warranty, included 4-button remote, and the main thing I'm looking for is doesn't say it has the security system. Yeah, it's a lock unlock is there, remote start is there. I don't know whether it will make some noise when somebody try to open the car without unlocking through the remote. I doubt it is there. Let's check that though. It has the panic on. Okay, as you can see, I already opened this. It comes with the main wiring harness and the ECU, and it lists clearly which wire has to go where. Right, you have to map these wire with your Jeep XJ same. So here it says 12 volt constant. So 12 volt constant has to go to 12 volt constant in your Jeep, and the power to park lights has to go to that same wiring. So I'll show you that how to do. So what we are going to see here is how you'll do the connection. You can either cut solder. As you can see, I already connected some quick slice wire connectors. So this came from this box. I bought it from Amazon. So I'm using 1814 AWG 1814 connectors, which is the blue connectors which you can see here. So why I decided to use this, my wire says it is 14 AWG, so that's the reason I'm using that. So depend upon what wiring you have, you can use the thickness of it. So mine is 14 AWG. I'm going to use that one. So take a connector, and this is your wire, right? So one end you can see it is completely closed, right? There goes your this harness which has an end. So this harness you have to insert it here. So even though you push, it doesn't go all the way to the end. So I'm going to use this plier to open it little bit. Now you see that wire, it's half the way. Now try to push it. Now it came all the way to the end. As you can see, it came to the end. So you need this tool, something to open this, and the other wire should be your wire at the Jeep to show you how the other wire you can fix. For example, I'm taking this wire from this harness itself. So if you see here, if I try to push this way, it's very hard. I'm not able to do, and I cannot use this tool to open it also. So you can use your key, or you can use something else to push it inside and keep it open, right? So you can use something like a key or your house key. Try to push it inside the key and try to open it like this. Then you can easily insert this one. So let me show you how it works. Just the starting part. If you're able to insert one path, see, now this one, it started going inside, right? Try to push that like this. So that's how the second wire has to go. Make sure this wire is all the way inside, and the other wire from your Jeep goes like this, and take your cutting pliers and press this. So I'm not doing it here, I'll be doing that in my Jeep. I'm just explaining before we go to the Jeep how you need to do this. Then you can press this all the way down, and you can close this clip. So that's how the quick connector works. So the hardest part is to locate the wires in the Jeep. So I'll show you that. Okay, so this is the main harness, which is called as your ignition harness, I believe, and this is your CPU or ECU. Okay, then it comes with a manual where you can use this manual to this page. Even they're given like a cut to cut over here, so you can be easy. So this clearly shows you which wiring has to go where, right? Then that's where the manual was, and it comes with two other small wirings. We'll be just fitting like 4 wires in this, I believe, not all of them, and as well as the other one, right? Then antenna cable, two remotes, and the antenna itself. And I believe this one is for your trunk. You can use it for your trunk or your bonnet, so it can sense that it is open or closed. So I would be really surprised if this can have an alarm system, that if somebody tries to open without unlocking through the remote, if it can beep. That would be really cool. That's what I was expecting, but I don't know whether it really has that system. I will do a review on it, whether it has the security system included in it. Hello guys, I'm going to fit the remote start for my 1999 Jeep Cherokee. So mostly located the wires. So this bunch of wire contains the ignition harness. So as you can see here, this is the vehicle side. Red, black, yellow, pink, black, black, white, black, orange, yellow, dark blue, blue. So as you can see here, yeah, white, black, yellow, orange, black, dark blue, pink and black, red. So these are the wires, and the ground has to be connected somewhere to the metal to get the ground, mostly like these. Yeah, these are mostly located, and one is going to be on the ignition switch, which is the pink and black, right? No, black and yellow. The parking light, so which is green and white on this. On the remote start Compustar 800S, has to go to black and yellow inside this. Should remove that completely to see. Yeah, so before even I do anything, I'm going to disconnect my battery. Okay, so 13 mm, I believe that's what we use. Okay, so I have the reference from 12volt.com, and have the mapping from the YouTube. I believe it is from Joseph Metcalf. um, so I'm going to connect according to that. So the red goes to red, pretty simple. So this is the red harness, this goes to the red harness of your the Compustar wiring harness. So already I inserted the red wire one side as I showed previously, so I'm going to connect this. So this is what I was talking about. It's going to be a little bit hard to do this, so there is a way you can do this. Take your key, insert your key, and then you can insert your wire. Yeah, okay, once the wire goes one side, then you can push it inside. It's going to be pretty easy. So make sure you connect the red to red. Okay, this starts becoming loose then. Yeah, push it all the way inside. Okay, red, 12 volt constants goes to red. Conformed twice, and this is the biggest red harness. That's what you need to take. This. Okay, now I believe it should have the connection. Okay, so the second wire is going to be the red and white. So this is the red and white from the remote start unit, goes to pink and black. Red and white goes to pink and black, which is your 12 volt constant. Okay, so two are done, and next is accessory, which is white from the remote start side, and black and white. The black and white, there are multiple black and whites in this place. You have to look for the thicker one. So you see this thick wire, which is almost equal to this one, 14 AWG, I believe. It should be that thick. You have other two more black and white, don't connect with that. Okay, and how many more? 1 2 3 4 more. One is going to go to your light switch, so 3 more on the ignition, which is blue wire. The blue wire should go to black and orange. The black and orange is this one. So take all the way down. So looks like it's the wire behind everything. Okay, that is connected. What else is pending? So yellow of your remote start goes to yellow, which says it's a starter. So yellow goes to yellow. Pretty straightforward. Make sure it's not double color, because there will be yellow and something mixed. You may not know if it is on the other side. So yeah, this looks like yellow. It's not that thick wire. So yellow to yellow is done. Then the next is green from the remote side. Goes to dark blue. So in the xj12volt.com for xj1999, blue is ignition. It's not mentioned as dark blue, it's just blue, which is this, right? Yeah, there are light blues, there are multiple blues inside, so choose for the bigger wire from here. Okay, believe it should be connected. Okay, now left out on this main harness is the green and the white. Green and white. Okay, so green and white goes to parking light output, which is over here. Green and white from the remote side to go to parking light, black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Black and yellow is over here. Yeah, so this is your black and yellow like this, and hope for it is being connected. So before I put together, I need to check everything is working, because everything looks complicated to remove back. And left out is ground, the main wire need to be connected. Okay, just for testing I connected my ground over here, as you can see, and the harness. Okay, so I'm testing this wire with my voltmeter. So 12 volt constant red, yes. 12 volt constant red and white, yes. White should be, what is white? White is auxiliary mode, which currently is in auxiliary mode. Let me turn off from auxiliary mode. See that? So if I turn off from auxiliary mode, it's 0. Then yellow is 12 volt start. That is yellow on the other side. Yeah, yellow is this one. So when you go to yellow is what? Yellow is start. Ignition start. Maybe it's while starting. Let's start this. See that? 10.5 when you start, then it goes off. Yeah, that works fine. Then okay, starter. Yellow was the starter. Green is the ignition. Where is green? Yeah, green is just opposite here. Let's turn to ignition and see. Yeah, so ignition is there when I put it on the green and ground. Okay, black is ground, which obviously I have ground, but it's not properly connected. I'll do that later, but temporarily I put it on a net on the body. Okay, so everything is good. Yellow, green, blue, white. Blue, what was the blue? Blue was selectable jumper, which is the ignition. We selected the ignition, right? So okay, so everything is good. So the multimeter test is good, just for the main harness. See this wire? So that one I unplugged from this socket. As you can see, this socket. So from there I unplugged it. So in that you can see one white and tan. That's where it has to go. So the white and tan has to go to your light blue. I believe it's light blue, blue and white for the brake lights. Let me confirm that. Light blue and white. Yeah, light blue and white is this wire. Okay, that to that. So let me map that and see. Okay, there we go. We got that wire, and I need to connect one more wire on this harness, which is going to be the horn. Okay, now the white wire to the horn wire. White wire of your remote start should go to the horn. So here is your white wire. This goes to this wiring. You can see I pulled it out. This is the black and the red. See that? It's going to go there. Okay, this wiring is done. I think I replaced the connector and it was okay. It was not touching the contact, I believe. So now if I lock, first time it locks without any sound. Second time if I do, it gives a honk. Then if I press and hold my lock button for 2.5 seconds, it keeps honking. So that is my panic. I have to press and hold the lock button for 2.5 seconds. So the next two wires is going to be the blue and the blue black on my remote start system side, the small harness. So this has to go to the parking, sorry, lock and unlock. So unlock has to go to door unlock, which is pink and purple, blue to pink and purple, which has to go to the last wiring here. So this is the connector which is going to have your blue and purple and orange and purple. So I'm going to just plug that out and see where we can connect. So okay, I just removed this, so you can see orange, purple, pink and purple. So first is going to be blue with the pink and purple. So the remote harness, the smaller harness, the solid blue goes to pink and purple. Let me remove. So pink and purple is done. So left out with blue and black. Let's go and connect the blue and black. Go and grab the orange and purple. Lock orange and purple, which has to go to blue and black. Here it is. Blue and black, lock. Blue is unlock. So blue and black. So which we are left out with blue and black. Even though it is the last wire, I want to make sure I'm connecting it right. Okay, there we go. See that? So it sits here even without the bracket, but it should reach on the top to press this. Let's see whether it reaches on the top. Okay, here is the final connection. I need to bend this bracket all the way this much high. Okay, so I can adjust still this more, or 2 threads up and 4 threads down. So should be good. I think almost it is like trying to push all the way down. So I need to connect this wire here and pull the excess wire inside and connect it to my system. So that's the pending part I need to do. We are left out with one wire, which is the gray and the black of the remote start. So the gray and the black, which has to go to your hood switch. So as you know, I already drilled the hole for the hood switch. So this wire length will not be enough, so I'm going to use another wire. I'm going to take it inside the cabin from the hood. Then let's do the connection. Okay, finally I'm taping all the wires back. Okay, I did use this kind of clip for my ground, so there is a pretty good place to connect this ground. So on your footboard side you can find this net. I don't know what is this for, but it's always not connected to anything, so I'm using that to connect to my body ground. Okay, let's go and do see how it's working. So lock, unlock. The first lock, it doesn't make noise on the first lock. Second time when you try to lock, it makes honk, and your parking light blinks. And press and hold the lock. So there comes your panic alarm. So let's go ahead and start. So it started. Now the lights are on. Okay. It blinked twice, then your lights come on. So let's go and see what happens if I step on my brake. So it should be closed now. Let's open this. Step on the brake. It turned off. So that works. Let's go and open the hood and see the engine should stop. Okay, opening the hood makes the engines to stop. That's good. Okay, this lamp. So let's start it. Yeah, it started. So it works when there is no obstacles or no wall in the middle. It works fine with a very pretty good long distance. Okay, thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe and give a like if you like this video.